Und nun kommt das allerletzte Kapitel.
Haven is headed southward through the Pacific at a speed of 33 knots. The Missouri is falling behind at a rate of about 2 nautical miles every hour.
Can't this thing go any faster?
I'm afraid not. This is as fast as she'll go. Liquid's target is JD, a U.S. military satellite disguised as orbital debris. Oh. Haven will have to surface in order to use the railgun.
If we can figure out JD's orbit.
There.
We should be able to predict where Haven's gonna surface.
JD is in a synchronous elliptical orbit, so its next perigee should be in... Oh,
Got it! 15 hours, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds.
right. In 15 hours, it's going to be over the Bering Sea, 494 nautical miles from the Bering Strait. Haven knows it too.
Ja, okay, Kreuzfeuer, bis ich irgendwann nochmal die Reihe streame, ne? Wird aber so schnell nicht passieren.
Fired by Rex's railgun have a damage radius of approximately 300 meters. The target is a moving satellite that's traveling at 10 kilometers per second.
Wobei Snake Eater ja ein Remake kriegen wird. Aber ich nehme mal an, das wird sich noch was ziehen.
To get the precision they need, they have to get as close as they possibly can.
Liquid won't launch his nuke until JD
Außerdem hatte ich gehofft, dass die zuerst das Silent Hill Remake machen, aber es gibt immer noch kein Datum meines Wissens.
Will we make it? Once Haven stops moving, it'll take us an hour.
Metal Gear und Silent Hill teilte sich ja das gleiche Problem. Beide Reihen wurden ja komplett aus dem PlayStation Store rausgenommen, deswegen gibt es ja mehr oder weniger keine normale Möglichkeit mehr, das zu streamen. Außer du hast uralt Konsolen und kriegst die irgendwie an den PC dran, ne? Mit viel Ketchup.
This ship was stripped of most of its equipment, and she's got no electronic warfare capabilities of any kind. No radar, no high-tech weaponry. We'll have to rely on our own eyes to track the enemy. From the looks of it, Haven is going to use a railgun mounted on the bridge to destroy JD. You'll need to open the cover to launch the nuke. That's our one and only chance to get inside.
Inside? Why can't we attack it from here?
It wouldn't do any good. As long as Liquid has control of the system, physically destroying GW would still leave supreme authority in his hands. Sons of the Patriots.
Yes, Dr. Emmerich is right. That's why we need to destroy GW from the inside, before attacking Haven itself.
Liquid's very own Death Star.
All right, everybody, here's the plan. We know Haven will have to surface in order to fire the railgun. When it does, the Missouri will see it. We'll make a quick approach and deliver a strike team. Our goal is twofold. Prevent that nuke from launching, and wipe out GW's programming. The enemy relies entirely on electronic means of threat detection, so they won't be able to see the Missouri until they surface. We'll launch the strike team from catapults at the exact moment Haven's armored cover opens. They'll then penetrate GW's physical server room and infect it with a worm cluster.
But what if they shut down GW before we get in there?
Liquid is already entrenched within the Patriots network. He needs to stay there, or destroying JD won't serve him any purpose. They can't afford to have GW shut down.
And let's not forget, Liquid will throw everything he's got at stopping the strike team.
Exactly. The corridor leading to GW is defended by directed energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say Microwaves?
That's right. And at that frequency, the waves will start to evaporate any living person within range.
A giant microwave oven. You'd have to have a death wish to go in there. Sounds like the perfect job for me.
Snake, this isn't the time for your stupid jokes.
Outside the corridor, Liquid soldiers will be out in full force. Inside, there'll be unmanned weapons waiting for us.
Where are you getting all this information? You really think there's a way to destroy GW?
Yes, I do. She left us something that'll point us in the right direction.
Naomi helped with the preparations to stop Haven's
Ich denke, da hast du vollkommen recht, Kreuzfeuer.
Naomi.
Das gleicht sich
All of
aus.
our internal data on Haven came from her.
Oder es ist dann
The
auf
reason
derselben
she got on
Stufe
the
wie
Nomad
Fisch.
with us in the first place
Ich finde, das klingt am logischsten.
was to get close to me. But she ended up turning to Sunny instead.
What do you mean?
She left her plan in Sunny's hands.
This entire operation is based on the data she left us.
Whose side was she on, anyway?
Was gibt's denn für ein Fleisch? Das ist viel
We'll
wichtiger.
never know exactly what her true intentions were. But one thing's for sure. She was determined to stop Liquid.
Promise me you'll carry on. Or will.
Und kochst du oder lässt du kochen? Besser gesagt, braten.
Come on, guys. Somebody say something positive. Anything.
Attention!
Oh,
Listen up.
klingt gut.
A wise man once wrote, "The tongues of dying men enforce attention like deep harmony. Where words are spent, they are seldom spent in vain." Any other questions? Yes, Snake?
Anybody got a smoke?
Der ist okay. Quasi tot, aber das geht noch. Ja, Snake genau wie Raiden haben eigentlich so ein Pech, ne? Ja.
So this program, you're saying Sunny wrote it?
Actually, only about a third of it is her work. Naomi was working on a program to destroy GW, but she couldn't quite finish it, so she handed it over to Sunny. Sunny went fishing in my library to see if there was any source code she could use to complete it. Eventually, she found some. It was Emma's worm cluster. She took my sister's code and worked it into Naomi's program. I didn't have time to look over every single line of code, but what I did see reminded me of Emma. It was like she left traces of herself behind in the structure. But this worm cluster that Sunny created, it's even better than Emma's. Sunny's worm destroys the AI's intellect by triggering apoptosis in the cells. Once uploaded into GW, it should do some real damage. Snake, you ever think about quitting?
Why? It's not like I've got my health to worry about.
Oh Mann.
You're trying to kill yourself. So, you're dead set on going to Haven yourself. Why don't we get somebody else to go? There's no need for you to do it.
I still have things left to do. Besides smoke. Otacon, why don't you jump off the ship with me?
I don't think so. I've still got things to do myself. And I don't even smoke.
Das war das letzte Briefing. Noch eins bekommen wir nicht.
Captain, enemy vessel at 300 meters and still rising.
And the engines.
No problems to report.
Prepare to go full speed ahead and get the strike team ready for immediate launch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
How long until it surfaces?
About 20 minutes.
Right on schedule. When she surfaces and
Bei ihr bin
opens
ich
up
auch
her
froh, dass wir
armor,
nicht mehr die
we'll
deutsche
move in
Stimme
as
hören.
planned.
Aye, Captain.
Die war auch nervig. Nur die hat man halt so selten gehört, nur beim Speichern.
Captain,
Yes?
this is my first real engagement.
I see. Your point?
At first, getting assigned to this ship was a big letdown for me. But the inaction was kind of a relief, too. Captain, I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm scared too. This is also my first time. But I'm not going to let it get to me, because I'm more scared of what'll happen if I run away. Nobody is going to die on my watch. This ship is going back to Hawaii in one piece. That, I promise.
Right. Thank you.
is he?
He'll live, but he's in no shape to fight. Best to let him rest.
Right.
Without the system to protect them, everybody's losing their nerve. They say SOP's after effects are so bad that a lot of soldiers are deserting.
The only people I have left to rely on are Marilyn, him.
Kind of an unknown quantity, isn't he?
I hooked him up with a 9ID M82. Fancy.
Der ist auch mit auf dem Schiff, alles klar.
What are you doing here?
I laundered these guys' IDs, then issued them new naked weapons, including that catapult.
Hab ich mich auch schon gefragt. Der ist die letzten 2 Tage auch nicht da. Ich nehme mal an, da ist irgendwas los. Er ist auf Reisen oder keine Ahnung was. Noch keine Rückmeldung. Nee, keine Ahnung, aber ich habe ihn jetzt auch nicht angeschrieben. Falls er sich jetzt eine Woche nicht meldet, werde ich das tun. Man weiß ja nie. Aber ich nehme an, der hat einfach viel zu tun gerade. Keine Ahnung.
To replace all that useless equipment on the battlefield with my stuff. So I made an extra special trip out here, just for you.
Driven, do you even have the
Habe ihn aber auch nicht mehr auf Discord gesehen. Also, ich schätze mal kurzfristig auf Reisen oder so. Aber spätestens nächste Woche würde ich nachfragen.
slightest idea what's going on here?
Of course I do. See, when it comes down to it, the world's like this soda here. Once the bubbles are gone, I ain't got no use for it. It's worth nothing.
Also deswegen meine ich eigentlich nicht.
I'm on the side of
Nein, da wird schon irgendwas sein, weil, wie gesagt, der ist ja sonst wirklich jetzt immer hier, ne? Zumal er ja, wie gesagt, auch auf Discord immer online war und jetzt nicht. Also ich nehme mal an, der ist gar nicht zu Hause. Immer diese unzuverlässigen Mods, die da sind. Schlimm, MM, ja. Schlimm, schlimm. Nee, auf ihn ist ja eigentlich jetzt, abgesehen von jetzt in 2 Tagen, echt Verlass, muss man ja sagen, ne? Da kann ich nichts Negatives sagen. Aber das Beste war die, ich weiß ihren Namen gar nicht mehr, die wochenlang fragte, ob sie Moderatorin werden darf. Dann wurde sie Moderatorin und seitdem war sie nicht mehr da. Das war auch gut. Ich habe den Namen auch tatsächlich vergessen.
It is. I'm all out.
Alyssa. Danke, Alex. Ja, die war der Hammer. Das verstehe ich auch bis jetzt nicht. Ja, also bei der Alyssa war das aber extrem.
Hey, here. Oh, thanks.
Von Styx hat man auch länger nichts mehr gehört. Aber das wird nichts mit dem Stream zu tun haben. Aber das auch. Ja, die ist auch jetzt länger schon gar nicht mehr da. Werde ich wohl mal nachfragen lassen.
You're over there. There.
Hier haben wir ja die Emotes zu verdanken. Und Runa.
Liquid's warship, Outer Haven, is a modified version of an Arsenal gear model stolen from the Patriots. Inside, it's crawling with Irving and other unmanned weapons. According to Naomi's
Der zum
data,
Beispiel.
Haven is crewed
War
by a
von ihr.
battalion of enhanced soldiers, each called from the best the PMCs have to offer. If Liquid succeeds in destroying JD and gaining control of the Patriots system, he'll make Haven his flagship, and his PMCs will spread like wildfire across the globe.
Outer Heaven taucht auf.
Armed subjugation will begin.
Captain, Haven sighted.
Prepare to fire, main gun!
Nee, das denke ich nicht, MM. Die hat das gut gemacht. Die hat auch viel Werbung gemacht. Aber ich glaube, da ist auch viel Palaver im Hintergrund.
Listen closely. This is our last chance to stop Liquid from enslaving the planet.
Mach uns keinen Druck. Letzte Chance, die Weltherrschaft zu verhindern.
Meryl, can you hear me? It's time. Time to do your duty. Remember, no matter what happens, I'll be with you till the very end. You are my pride and joy.
Railgun is exposed.
There it is. A naked nuke.
Let's finish it, Snake. Let this be our last battle. If we're responsible for Liquid's sins, then the onus is ours to bear.
Right.
Enemy moving to intercept!
Maintain full speed!
Failure will spell doom for the human race. You've got to stop them from using that railgun. Then annihilate GW.
Das stimmt, Kreuzfeuer. Wobei nicht in den Film, den ich favorisiere. Metal Gear lässt ja auch laufend Hauptpersonen sterben. Der Johnny ist ins Wasser gefallen.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it? What about Occupy?
He fell into the ocean. Snake, I'll catch up soon. You go ahead.
Sozusagen, Conker, ne? Ja, sozusagen. Genau.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Snake, can you hear me? GW is toward the ship's stern. Hurry!
Wenn ich diesen Raum sehe, muss ich an so einen Hörsaal denken. Welch guter Schnitt. MM, du hast es schon wieder verpasst. Wie ich alle platt gemacht habe. Das sieht nicht gut aus.
Snake! Run!
I know your wavelength. It brings back memories. It can't be.
Johnny!
Meryl! Wait! Occupy!
Jetzt auch noch Zombies.
It has been a long time, Snake. You psycho mantis.
No, that was another me.
Can you hear the screams?
They cry for battle! Let me hear you scream! Howl! Roar! From the very depths of your soul! What's this?
Bei ihm klappt das nicht.
I see.
Es waren aber viele Klingen. Alles klar.
Get out of my body.
Bin mal gespannt, was die für ein Kriegstrauma erlebt hat. Schlimmer als die letzte kann es ja eigentlich nicht sein.
Set me free!
Aber jetzt bei der 4. gibt es noch eine Steigerung. Für die Fans von Metal Gear 1. Das war ja nicht nur diese Frau.
Excellent, Snake. To believe your own eye. Very well. I will show you the power of the world's greatest mind reader and psychokinesis. I'll start by reading your personality, rather, your past. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power.
Über die Memory Card wieder, ne?
What? Where is your data? Where is it saved? It's memory card. Damn. Your skills have improved. Or rather, your hardware. How about this, then? Witness
The spirit of the warrior will always be with you.
Das wusste ich gar nicht mehr. Das war doch The Sorrow. Der Frau von The Boss aus Snake Eater. Keine Ahnung, warum der jetzt auch noch eingeblendet wurde.
You bested the last beast.
Da haben sie jetzt einmal alles rausgefeuert.
Sounds like something the devil's cooked up, if you ask me. Mantis came from South America. She was born and raised in a country racked by never-ending civil wars. Her village was attacked by enemy forces and burned to the ground. This was when she was still a little girl. Hunted by enemy death squads, she was separated from her family. She barely managed to escape with her life. Ended up in the basement of this one building. It was full of corpses that had been dumped there. Almost all of them had been tortured to death. She was petrified with fear. And then, she heard the sound of heavy boots on the floor above her, followed by shrieking screams. The kind that would make every hair on your body stand straight up. She had stumbled across a makeshift torture chamber. Somebody'd locked the door, and she was trapped. It was dark, it was dank, and it was full of a wretched stench. She couldn't sleep with the screams of torture victims all around her. All she could do was sit curled up in one corner of the room, trembling. A week passed, then 10 days. She managed to keep hydrated by drinking the filthy water pooled up on the floor, but there was no food. Being trapped in that kind of place, half crazy from hunger, did a serious number on her mind. Did you know female mantises eat their mates? The screams went on day and night. She covered her ears, but it didn't help. And then, she was saved. By a little black mantis that taught her how to block out the screams, how to plug up her inner ears.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm saying, Snake, that when she couldn't stand the hunger any longer, she started feeding on the corpses. But only the male ones. She didn't realize who was doing it. In her mind, it was a female mantis devouring her mates. It was like one big twisted waking dream. There was no mantis, of course. It was all a hallucination. Nothing more than some story spun by another person she'd created inside. Her unstable mind was what made her so vulnerable. Later, they ripped out what was left of her psyche with drugs and hypnosis and implanted the persona of Psycho Mantis. It wasn't her will that controlled the B&Bs. It was Psycho Mantis, half assimilated into her soul, pulling the strings. Screaming Mantis was just another puppet. Anyway, she survived several weeks down in that hellhole and finally got back to the surface. But the screams in her head didn't subside. They would always be with her. Only this time, they weren't real. The inner earplugs didn't work anymore. The black mantis had disappeared. There was no place left to escape. Which is why she was always screaming, to drown out the ones in her own head. But it's over now. You freed Mantis from that dark nightmare.
The last of them beasts.
You got it, pal. Well, I'm done playing storyteller for a while. Now get going. GW's waiting. And this time, you get to make up the ending.
Nehmen wir mit.
Snake. Where's Johnny? They're here. on without me. This time, I'll protect you. Go. Destroy DW while there's still time. While I'm still alive.
Meryl.
Snake, the corridor ahead is full of microwaves.
Yeah. No way I'm getting through there uncooked. I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
This time, I've got your back. We'll meet again on the other side. Go! Hurry!
Ein paar Patronen hat's ja.
Last mag. Come on, Snake. I can't hold out much longer. Damn it! I can't protect anyone. I can't.
Meryl!
Johnny! Johnny, you're all right.
Here.
Huh. You trying to make up for being late?
Meryl. I'll never leave you alone again.
Cover!
Clear!
Ready! Who needs nanomachines anyway? Right, Johnny? Tell me something! How come Mantis couldn't control you?
Figure, she probably used people's nanomachines to manipulate their behavior. No nanomachines, no control.
But don't you?
No! I don't have any nanomachines in me!
What?
Every time we had mandatory shots, I ducked out.
Don't tell me you knew this was gonna happen.
Nah! I just hate needles!
So that's why you were always out of sync with the team.
I tried to keep track of everybody's data on my wearable, but I could never keep up.
And why you weren't affected in Europe on the Volta.
Yep.
Asshole. Johnny, I'm running low.
Don't worry. I got these from Drebin. Meryl.
Johnny, I never knew all those horrible things I said.
Forget it.
All those stomach aches. Was that because
Deswegen war dem auch immer schlecht und alles. Wurde ja nichts unterdrückt.
But if you're afraid of shots, why'd you join my team?
I wanted to be near you. To protect you.
Johnny?
Meryl. I've always loved you. Ever since Shadow Moses, when I first laid eyes on you. Meryl, marry me.
He's got a hell of a
Der
sense
nackte,
of timing.
ausgenockte Soldat.
Say,
I have to say, no.
you'd rather stay single? Okay, but we don't have to make it official.
No.
Well, how about we just move in together then? Nope. Why? Is there something wrong with me?
No. I'd just rather do things my way. Johnny. Marry me.
Huh?
I'll say it again. Marry me.
Sure. It'd be my pleasure.
Don't even think about cheating on me.
I wouldn't dare.
And I want a real wedding. With flowers and a cake. It's been my dream since I was a little girl. I want to be a bride. Take me home, Johnny.
Da geht's weg mit der Energieleiste.
They're not working.
Come on! Get up! On your feet, Snake!
Diesmal ohne Arm.
I am lightning. The rain transformed.
Snake, leave this to me. I'll go to the server room.
The corridor's full of microwaves. One of us is enough.
My body is a machine. I can take it.
Your body may be a machine, is human. You've got a life to go back to.
She means nothing to me now.
Raiden, look at me. You still have your youth. Don't waste it. You can start over. From here on, this is my fight. We tore the world apart. Made your life a living hell. It's my duty to put an end to all of this.
All right. Now make sure they don't get through.
Stay with me, Snake. Hold on until we insert the virus.
Alle opfern sich auf.
Otacon, lock it from the inside.
Done. Thank you, Snake.
Ninja ohne Arme.
Snake, that place is saturated with microwaves. The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as possible.
Da geht die Energie schnell runter.
Are you alright? Snake! Get up, Snake!
Nicht wahr? Oh.
So this is GW. It's like a graveyard in here.
Ja, und das sind doch die weißen Blumen von The Boss. Da haben wir sie doch, also Big Boss, sie doch getötet in diesem weißen Blumenfeld. Wieder eine Anspielung. Gut, macht ja auch Sinn. Der Typ hier kannte sie ja. Also, mit dem Typ hier meine ich nicht Snake. Das letzte Hindernis. Ja, das würde mich auch wundern, wenn nicht. Und zumal diese Figuren ja auch in allen Teilen, also die meisten von denen in allen Teilen vorkommen, ne?
They did it! Johnny!
In letzter Sekunde.
Snake.
Wait a minute. The worm is still spreading. And it's not
Stopping at GW. Is it removing the other clones? No. Wait. I don't believe this. Naomi.
Otacon, what is it?
JD is
being erased.
Snake. Hal. It's you, isn't it? I hope you're listening. The virus you uploaded is using GW as a conduit to annihilate the entire AI network. It's set to destroy all 4 AIs, along with JD, the core that tied them all together. I've set this video to play back once they're all gone. Sons of the Patriots was only the beginning.
Hideo kommt persönlich.
Planning to use
Jedes Jahr.
nanomachines to implement the system over the entire population.
Ja, ursprünglich kann ich jetzt gar nicht mehr sagen, weil ich 10 Minuten von da weg gewohnt habe, ne? Ein halbes Leben.
With a little help from Sunny.
Und immer gut Party war.
She helped me.
Und jetzt seit ein paar Jahren.
She believed her talents could help
Tja.
all put GW to rest.
Antworte ich später in Ruhe.
What she created was an anti-AI fox type. But this virus's name is Fox Alive. It's the conceptual opposite of the nanomachines that I created all those years ago. We wish to free the captured foxes, to let them run free in the wild.
Aber ja, natürlich auch, weil Cloud und Sephiroth da rumlaufen, Alex. Ich bekenne mich schuldig.
By the time you hear this,
Wobei, wichtiger sind natürlich, dass da viele Variationen von Aerith und Tifa rumlaufen.
strange feeling. Being a message to be delivered after you
Das sind
die.
4 Hauptpersonen aus Final Fantasy VII.
If you're listening,
Ich habe da auch schon jemanden mit Schlüsselschwert von Kingdom Hearts gesehen.
I'm sorry. Sorry I deceived you. It hurt me more than anything else, lying to you like that.
wanted to apologize to you before.
Wobei die Hälfte von allen Cosplayern letztes Jahr waren aus Genshin Impact. Das Spiel, was ich nun immer noch nicht gespielt und gestreamt habe. Zum Verdruss einiger Damen hier im Hintergrund. Nein.
You helped me feel the joy.
Ich gehe als Vagrant, Alex.
Thank you, Hal.
Nur als der Vagrant. Der Dr. King Schulz hätte gesagt, wir gehen als Badewanne und lassen uns volllaufen, ne? Nein, ich verkleide mich nicht. Aber ich hatte letztes Jahr mein Trinkhorn dabei.
Snake, hear me.
Jetzt darfst du in Frieden sterben, oder was sagt sie jetzt? Nee.
Innocent child once more. A new dawn is rising.
Ohne totale Kontrolle.
She can build a new destiny for herself. Snake,
Was hast du jetzt gesagt?
the time has come.
Oh.
You've earned your rest. The rose petal is about to fall.
Snake? Snake! Snake!
Snake, wait here. I'll get a medic.
Und nun kommt das Allerbeste, was dieses Spiel zu bieten hat. Und man kann sich vielleicht mit der allerletzten Szene streiten. Jetzt wird's legendär.
Rise and shine, Snake. Look, the war is over.
Und er hat's nicht mal verhindert, ne?
Stopped you. Why would I want to do that? This is just as I'd hoped things would end. Back before Father's time, before Zero gave birth to the Patriots, the US, China, and the Soviet Union formed a secret pact.
Das wissen wir ja von dem ersten Teil, also von Snake Eater,
The
die
organization they
Philosophen.
created was called the Philosophers. Through 2 world wars, it spread its roots and extended its reach. After that, the Philosophers splintered, and factions began to squabble over the fortune they'd amassed. They called it the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of funds that would later provide the foundation for Zero's Patriots. Zero sought to use his riches to achieve world domination. Our father, Big Boss, sought to free himself from that chokehold. His dream was to create an army of free citizens, one that answered to no government. Outer heaven. But he failed because of you. 9 years ago, I tried to free us from the control of our genes. 4 years later, our dear brother Solidus sought to free us from the control of the Patriots' means. All of it, was nothing more than a process of trial and error, the end result of which is Outer Haven. To be free from sons of the Patriots, the ultimate form of external control imposed on the Patriot soldiers. Free from Foxdie. Free from the system. Free from ID control.
our minds free from their prisons. That is the haven I've yearned for.
Jawohl. Heil uns. Holt die nächste Spritze.
This is it, brother. Our final moment. The battle has ended, but we are not yet free. The war is over, but we still have a score to settle. Show me what you've got, Snake!
Und das ist natürlich jetzt eine Schlüsselszene. Für die das nicht so verfolgt haben, Liquid hat ja die Kontrolle über Ocelot übernommen, weil er sich ja im letzten Teil den Arm von dem toten Liquid dran genäht hat. Und in dieser Szene hat man jetzt ja gesehen, dass er mittlerweile einen künstlichen Arm hat. Also irgendwann nach dem letzten Teil hat er sich von dem Arm wieder entledigt. Also hat Liquid nicht die Kontrolle über ihn. Also es ist gar nicht sein Bruder Liquid, gegen den wir hier kämpfen. Ja, das versteht man jetzt natürlich nur, wenn man da so genau drin ist. Deswegen wollte ich das unbedingt einmal zum Besten geben. Nein, Glück. Autsch! Finger gebrochen. Das glaube ich, Kreuzfeuer. Ja, das kann gut sein. Daran erinnert man sich. sich jetzt einfach gegenseitig geheilt haben. Grandios. Solid Snake gegen Liquid. Das ist jetzt auch die Kampfmusik und die Steuerung von Metal Gear 1. Weil selbst die Steuerung wird jetzt je nach Phase da verändert. Das war auch seine grandiose Idee von dem Kojima. Ja, Solid und Liquid sind ja sogar wirklich Zwillinge. Genau, das stimmt. Das wurde ja lange und breit erklärt. Aber Liquid wird jetzt ja im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes aus ihm rausgeprügelt. Autsch. Das sieht aber nicht gut aus. Ja, das ist schwer, unschwer zu erkennen, nun aus Snake Eater. Da haben Big Boss und Ocelot sich ja kennengelernt.
I'm searching and I'm melting too.
It's not over yet. This is only the beginning, Snake. America will descend into chaos. It'll be the Wild West all over again. No law, no order. Fire will spread across the world. The people will fight. And through battle, they will know the fullness
Das, was Big Boss
of life.
wollte, ne?
At last, our Father's will is out in heaven, is complete. Somewhere out there, I know he's laughing. We are beasts created by man. Unless the light is put out, the shadows cannot be erased. So long as there is light, erasing shadows will do no good. I am Liquid's doppelganger, and you are his. Just like your father. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Das war ja das Letzte, was der junge Ocelot zu Big Boss gesagt hatte, nachdem wir ihn besiegt hatten. Das war's. Ich wünschte mir, es würden mehr Teile rauskommen, die beispielsweise die in der Vergangenheit die Geschichte vom Big Boss weitererzählen. Aber das kann ja alles nichts werden, da der Kojima und Konami ja getrennte Wege gegangen sind. Halte ich es zumindest für sehr unwahrscheinlich.
Water, air, electricity, food, medicine, communication, transportation. She cut off the Patriots' control while preserving modern civilization.
Noch lieber hätte ich aber eine direkte Fortsetzung nach Snake Eater, die mal erzählt, warum sich Big Boss und Zero zerstritten haben. Das kriegen wir zwar erzählt, aber ich würde das gerne mal sehen. Naja.
Maybe it was just one big defragmentation. Fox alive. The AI is truly a living thing. The Patriots' reign has crumbled away. And still, our civilization, a civilization that has thrived on war since the dawn of time, lives on. I wonder if we did the right thing. Naomi. What did we lose? What did we save?
Gut zugegeben, gerade wenn man jetzt bei den Teilen wie Peace Walker und Phantom Pain jede scheiß Kassette sich auch komplett anhört, die man so findet, kriegt man schon noch mehr Hintergrundinformationen. Aber man muss ja nichts übertreiben. Was zur Hölle? Aber das ist das perfekte Timing. Ich mal kurz Getränke.
Congratulations.
Colonel. You're going to walk me down the aisle.
You're not angry anymore.
Oh, I'm still mad. But now, you've got a chance to win me over.
You're right. We have plenty of time now. Meryl, you look beautiful.
So, wieder da. Und Kurdi, um deine absurde Frage zu beantworten, gar nichts. Nichts halte ich von dem. Wer hätte es gedacht? Ich sag's euch, Leute, ein Schluck Wasser aus so einem Trinkhorn, widerlich.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony. Let us give thanks for the life they will soon share. And pray they have love everlasting. Now, let's all send this new team on their first mission.
Huh?
Hey, go on, do it.
Just in time. And I brought gifts.
Boah, der hat uns doch auch verarscht, oder? Aber ich bin jetzt nicht mehr sicher, ob ich mich da richtig erinnere, aber ich meine...
A shower of flowers, compliments of Drebin. And a little something extra from me.
Rauchen und saufen tut der Affe.
The bouquet!
Sehr passend war das jetzt, Kreuzfeuer. Also vom Sinn her war es das ja sogar. Tja, wo ist Snake?
Who knows? That guy always keeps you waiting.
Sonny, come on!
Snake. Thank you.
Na, was ist mit Snake? Nee, das ist nicht Snake. Der sieht zu jung aus. Der sieht so anders aus, wenn er mal nicht seine komplette Ninja-Kluft anhat.
Jack, how are you feeling? Do you mind if I sit down? Jack.
Don't shut me out. I need you to listen to me.
What do you want? Come to laugh at me?
Look. Look at the boy.
Er sieht in der Tat nicht so aus, als ist das der Sohn von dem Colonel, den sie ja da geheiratet hat am Ende.
Campbell's kid.
No.
Klar. Bei der Haarfarbe.
He's yours.
I don't have any kids.
He's your son.
You said miscarriage.
I lied. I had a healthy baby boy. Roy pretended to be my husband, to protect me and our son. Only until you completed your mission, to shield us from Patriot eyes.
What?
He didn't even tell Meryl. He sacrificed everything, even his family, to protect us.
I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, Jack. I wanted to tell you.
So he's really...
John, aren't you going to say hello?
My son. Little John. Scared of me, huh? I don't blame you. It's okay.
I'm not scared. I think you're cool. Kinda like a comic book superhero.
2 Monate schon. Und 2 Tage. Nicht schlecht. In dem Sinne Skoll. Schon krass, wenn man ausrechnet, wie viele Minuten das sind.
I'm done running.
No longer afraid.
Es gibt ja irgendeinen Metal Gear Ableger, wo man dann Raiden ausschließlich spielt. Das habe ich mir aber nie angeschaut, weil das ja nichts mehr mit dem eigentlichen Handlungsbogen zu tun hat, ne?
Like a scene from Beauty and the Beast.
Don't say that.
Das sind viele Minuten, MM.
You're my husband.
Nicht schlecht.
And his father.
Da kann ich nur sagen, Daumen hoch.
And me, I'm going to do my very best.
Ja, wird auch Zeit.
And mother, this family deserves.
Die hat's in der Vergangenheit ja auch gut verkackt. Gut, beide. Da ist er. Zu welchem Grab geht er? Das würde mich jetzt interessieren. A Patriot to save the world. Das ist der Boss vom allerersten, also von Snake Eater. Gut, aber die kann er ja nicht kennen. Die hat er nicht kennenlernen können, logischerweise.
War has changed. Our time has ended. Our war is over. But there's one more thing I must do.
Er wird ja selber zu der Massenvernichtungswaffe, wenn er sich nicht umbringt. Das haben wir ja erfahren. Wegen dem Fox-Style-Virus. Gut gesagt. Auf den Fallout 5 bin ich gespannt, aber nur mit Bausimulation, sonst bin ich raus.
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth. This is my final mission.
Ja, ich fand das ja, also sagen wir ich und der Dr. King Schulz, wir haben da nicht so eine gute Erfahrung mitgemacht, aber du hast schon recht, können wir, machen wir. Ich habe schon Bock, mir das nochmal anzuschauen, ja. Gibt es da immer noch aktive Erweiterungen? Geht das immer weiter? Ist das so aktiv wie Final Fantasy Online? Das ist gar nicht im Blick. Kannst gern ein, zwei Sätze dazu schreiben, wenn du willst. Also er ist schon ein armes Schwein, ne? Also der hat ja nur Pech gehabt. Wie Otacon eigentlich auch. Eigentlich auch wie Big Boss, aber gut. Ach so. Das wusste ich jetzt nicht. Ich dachte, du bist da jetzt voll aktiv dabei. Der Schuss war laut. Ich glaube, das war ja auch komplett kostenlos, ne? Oder? Das wird doch wieder ein Einhorn kosten. Interessantes Zukunftsszenario, MM.
Not like I never touched this stuff. Soda just agreed with the nanos better.
Ich weiß, dass es verschiedene Server gibt, durch die man so hin und her, also wie bei diesem Tower of Fantasy, hin und her wechseln kann, um miteinander zu spielen. Ja, also ich gucke mir das mal an. Und du guckst dir Sons of the Forest / The Forest an, weil ich auf dein Lieblingsspiel reagiert habe.
SOP syndrome.
Yep. SOP kept more than just alcohol under control. Those poor slobs are virtually naked now.
From what I hear, over 10% are showing symptoms. I guess getting rid of the Patriots won't solve all our problems overnight.
Ja, das denke ich auch nicht.
You, probably already suspected this, but I'm not actually an employee of AT Security.
Huh?
The Patriots raised me to be a gun.
Oh, das meinte ich. Der hat doch auch für die Patriots gearbeitet, ne? Ja.
The Patriots?
My earliest memories are of the LRA. They kidnapped me, forced me to fight. Yep, you're staring at a former child soldier. My parents, brothers and sisters, all killed in the war. Guess that makes me what you'd call a war orphan. After that, the Patriots picked me up and brought me into the family business. I was Drebin, number 893.
Da muss es ja noch viele andere geben.
There's a whole lot of pawns like me all over the world. How do you suppose I laundered guns like I did?
Genau. Das ist der Plan. Ich habe von beiden feste Zusagen bekommen. Und jetzt sogar mehr oder weniger ja noch mit dem Herrn Schmidtke. Aber ich bin mal gespannt, ob es wirklich dazu kommt.
I wasn't the only one under their orders.
Huh? Meryl and...
Ja gut, aber die wussten das nicht. Genau.
Rat Patrol Team 01. Voila.
Patriot.
Played like a
Da bist du selbstlos, willst du sagen, ja? Sogar das würdest du akzeptieren.
Obviously, Liquid's plot was a threat to the Patriots. So they planned to have you guys take care of it.
Didn't turn out quite how they planned, though, did it?
Ich wollte gerade sagen, die wollten aber bestimmt nicht, dass sie selber ausgelöscht werden.
So, does that mean you're out of a job now?
Are you kidding? I got the Drebins. All the Drebins in the world are in on it. From now on, we're in business for ourselves. We are pawns no more.
Easy there.
The White House might have lost its taste for unilateralism, started to rebuild. But there's a lot of failed states out there that went bankrupt from their PMC habits, and they owe a shitload of money. Now, only question is, who's gonna pick up the tab? I'm sure these new governments will try and keep it under control with PMC corporate reform laws, but it ain't gonna be good enough. They all sunk up to their eyeballs in the war economy. Might not be a new world order, but the old order under the war economy's gone for good. I'm guessing the UN is gonna be more important than ever, what with multilateralism and all. A certain president said it best back during the Cold War. For in the development of this organization rests the only true alternative.
Nicht Zuhälter, nur Waffenhändler, aber sehr Stereotyp.
Then again, the UN itself just an old 20th century relic. And if you think about it,
es gibt viele Gründe, warum Linke und Feministen vor der Metal Gear-Reihe warnen. Und selbst Konami haben ja jetzt diese Warnhinweise vor jedes Spiel gepackt. Das ist so lächerlich.
Mix, burn, repeat.
Hey, Uncle Hal, can I give him the Mark III?
Huh?
He's kinda a new friend. He lives near here. We can't understand each other's language, but we're having fun. He's my very first outside friend.
Die hat ja ihr Leben bisher ausschließlich in diesem Flugzeug verbracht. Auch gruselig.
Sonny, it's okay if you want to live outside now. It's your life. There are other havens out there.
The sun looks so pretty.
Sonny.
I like it outside. Uncle Hal, when is Snake coming back?
Snake. Is sick. So he went on a trip to help him get better.
We're not going with him?
Boah, das kann ich nicht mehr. Ich habe den, glaube ich, sogar im Kino gesehen. Das war ja zu 90% ein richtiger Ballerfilm, ne? Ist das der, wo ganz am Ende Raider vorkam? Dann reden wir von dem gleichen.
Snake had a hard life.
Ja. Da sagst du was, wahre Worte. Achso, du hast also das auch mitbekommen, direkt am Anfang. Okay.
Are you crying, Uncle Hal?
No. I'm not crying.
Stimmt. Stimmt. Ich erinnere mich, Kreuzfeuer. Ich mochte den Film. Ich mag die neuen Star Wars Filme nicht, aber den mochte ich, den Film. Alle haben jetzt ein Happy End bekommen. Außer Snake. Er hat nicht abgedrückt. Oder zumindest daneben geschossen.
That's right.
Jetzt good it.
No need for you to go just yet. It's been a long time.
Na, wer ist das? Er ist grau geworden.
Big Boss.
War wohl doch nicht die hirntote Leiche, die Liquid verbrannt und erschossen hat. Das Problem kenne ich, MM. Eigentlich nicht bei diesem Film und auch nicht mit dem Flachmann. Aber generell kenne ich das Problem im Kino. Jetzt sogar noch die Waffe von damals, von The Boss. Das fand ich so gut, dass am Ende der Reihe Big Boss sogar nochmal einen Auftritt hat. Eher Vater als Bruder. Das hat er ja gelernt.
It all began with a bunch of old fools. Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over. I'm the only one left, and soon I'll be gone too.
How can you still be alive?
That body, liquid burned on the Volta, wasn't mine. That was the body of a clone.
Und da sind wir jetzt bei Phantom Pain.
He was a perfect clone. Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him were convinced that Solidus was me. I was implanted with nanomachines, kept in a state of eternal sleep by JD and the proxy AI. They had me sealed away completely, not only my physical body, but my will too. The technology was similar to what they used to restrain the B&B members you encountered. For me to wake again, the system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life, and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into GW, the way to JD was opened, but only through the physical manifestation of GW. That's when we finally learned the location of this man, Zero. For me, and for them, for Naomi, nothing was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into motion. Eva stole my body from them and reconstructed it by replacing the missing parts with pieces from Liquid and Solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system, used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality.
Genau, weil es war ja gar nicht mehr der Arm.
He used hypnotic suggestion to turn himself into Liquid's mental doppelganger. For all our advances in nanotechnology.
Völlig verrückt eigentlich die Handlung, wenn man da mal so drüber nachdenkt. Aber Loyalität über viele Jahrzehnte.
Under certain conditions, someone can be made to play a specific role. Act like someone else. Cats do love to play as snakes. It all started with him.
Da ist er. Der Colonel vom Big Boss in Snake Eater. Und danach hat man ihn ja nie wieder gesehen. In Phantom Pain war es ja dieser Skelettkopf, der ihn dann ja in diesen Hirntodzustand gebracht hat. Aber das ist er.
By the end, his Patriots were being run by a network without shape or form.
What do you mean, without shape or form?
The proxies were only one small part of the vast cycle that Zero created. The corporations, for-profits, and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the proxies. Accounts maintained by the Patriots. The network covered everything from weapons R&D and investment to production and marketing. It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect them. Politics and economics became nothing more than iterations of the same oppressively uniform system. I don't think anyone realized that it was all a setup, a mere set of norms. The Patriots were those norms, a neural network reduced to its simplest form. That's what they really represented. Uniformity without
Durchaus umfangreich, als ich es benötigt. Ja, ich glaube nicht, dass es so eine umfangreiche Spielereihe nochmal gibt. Kingdom Hearts mag da rankommen, aber es nicht übertreffen von der Komplexität her.
The system found a new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy.
Und mit jedem Teil, den man mehr spielt, hat man dann einen ganz anderen Blick hier auf die Handlung und auch auf die Charaktere. Das ist schon ein Meisterwerk.
The system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce and take on a life of their own. Zero's original intent was to carry on the boss's will and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his will. Eventually, JD became the very age itself, propagating its will as it pleased, and this age chose to act through economics instead of nation-states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted economic revolution, a battlefield revolution. It created a new world without substance. In this new world, there were no ideologies, no principles, no ideals, not even the thing she treasured most, loyalty. There was only the war economy. It was a colossal error in judgment, one Zero couldn't possibly have foreseen.
Nee, Zero wurde ja was 74 aus der Gleichung genommen. Und ist ja seitdem nur noch ein hirntoter Körper.
Patriot society has reverted to a blank slate. This man was the source of it all.
Guten Abend, Neumann dir und willkommen zum allerletzten Ende der Metal Gear Reihe.
Completely unaware of the fact that he led the world to the brink of ruin. Even with so much bad blood between us, it's funny. Now that I'm actually face to face with him again, the hatred is gone. All I feel is a deep sense of longing and pity. Did Zero really hate me?
Nee, das denke ich nicht.
Or did he fear me? It's too late to ask him now. The original members, paramedic, Sigint, Eva.
Ja gut, du sagtest ja,
They've all passed on.
dass sich das sehr lohnt, ne?
Zero is left. Everything has its beginning, but it doesn't start at one. It starts long before that, in chaos. The world is born from zero. The moment zero becomes one is the moment the world springs to life. One becomes two, two becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. Taking it all back to one solves nothing. So long as zero remains, one will eventually grow to 100 again. And so, our goal was to erase Zero. Even the mighty Patriots began with a single man. That one man's desires grew huge, bloated, absorbed technology.
So lustig, weil in Snake Eater, wo er sein Colonel war und man den ja nur ab und zu mal angerufen hat, da ist ja nichts davon irgendwie. Ne? Und es kam ja alles dann in dem Teil, den es nicht gibt. Weil im Peace Walker war ja der Konflikt zwischen denen schon auf 100%. Deswegen hat er dann ja Pass angesetzt, um seine Basis zu zerstören.
For that reason, I'm taking it upon myself to send Zero back to nothing.
Der im Rollstuhl ist Zero, der große Gegenspieler von Big Boss, seit wir Big Boss spielen, nach Snake Eater. Und das ist Big Boss, der mit der Augenklappe, Alex. Gut, ist ja eigentlich logisch. Das war's nun endlich mit den Patriots. Aber alles, was in Phantom Pain passiert ist, muss man ja fairerweise sagen, war er ja nicht. Da war er ja schon hirntot. Ja. Nur sind nur noch Vater und Sohn übrig.
The fox die. Zero planted in you. It's already begun eating away in my body. Truth is, the fox die in you is what killed Eva and Ocelot.
What are you talking about?
Naomi. She told me everything.
What's wrong? They did it again. Oh, they used you to kill me. The Patriots.
No, they're proxies in order to bury us. They did it again. In the end, they're no more than a program.
Auch interessant, wie diese Reihe schon das Thema der KI vertieft hat, ne?
Do me a favor, will you? Take me over to her.
Zu The Boss. Durch die hat er überhaupt erst seinen Titel bekommen, ne? Als er sie besiegt hat.
There's one more thing Naomi wanted me to tell you. About the old fox die in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox die inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox die from reproducing. The new fox die is uprooting the old.
Das heißt, er wird doch nicht zu einer Massenvernichtungswaffe.
Her follow-up. The mutants are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely.
Does that mean the mutant strain won't cause an epidemic?
It will only live as long as you do. But even then, the process will just repeat itself. One day, the new Fox-Die 2 will start to mutate and become a new threat. That is, if you manage to live that long. Am I going to die? Everyone dies. You can't stop it. You can't run away from it. Let me tell you something. Don't waste the life you have left fighting. I've never thought of you as a son, but I've always respected you as a soldier and as a man. If you'd been in my place back then, maybe you wouldn't have made the same mistakes that I did.
Das war doch gerade die Szene, wo er The Boss schließlich getötet hat. Das ist der chronologisch letzte Metal Gear Teil, der die Handlung zu Ende bringt. Nein, der neueste ist Phantom Pain. Der spielt aber noch die Vorgeschichte von Big Boss. Ich spiele die Spiele immer nur nach der Chronologie, also nach der Handlungschronologie. Aber es ist der vorletzte sozusagen, ist ja Metal Gear 4. Phantom Pain ist Metal Gear 5. Wenn es jetzt nach dem Erscheinungsdatum geht.
Isn't that what you fought for? At last, I understand.
Das war die letzte Szene von Snake Eater.
Understand the truth behind your courage. Out, and at last those old evils will be gone. Once the source of evil returns to zero.
Nee, wir bringen natürlich hoffentlich The Quarry gleich zu Ende.
Will be born.
Wir sind ja schon im Epilog,
Is yours to live in. Not as a snake, but
Da hast du echt was verpasst. Also ich empfehle dir nur, dich mit dem Metal Gear Universum zu beschäftigen. Gute Spielereihe. Ich weiß, du hast das jetzt, glaube ich, nur ganz sporadisch mitbekommen.
know this. Zero and I. Liquid and Solidus.
Na, nicht seit 21.
We all fought a long, bloody war for our liberty. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems and norms and ages. But no matter how hard we tried, the only liberty we found was on the inside, trapped within those limits. The boss and I may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage. Liberty. But you have been given freedom. Freedom to be outside. You are nobody's tool now. No one's toy. You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war. Oh, it's time for you to see the outside world with your own eyes. Your body and your soul are your own. Forget about us. Live for yourself. And find a new lease on life. Boss, you only need one snake. No. The world would be better off without snakes. This is good, isn't it?
Nun ist Big Boss wirklich tot. Das letzte, woran ich mich erinnere. Falls jetzt noch mehr kommt, weiß ich es selber nicht mehr. Achso, okay. Abspann. Ja. Leute, es ist vollbracht, nachdem wir jetzt ungefähr einen Monat lang Metal Gear gestreamt haben. Es ist tatsächlich schon vorbei. Aber das Lied kenne ich. Das gab es auch schon mal in... Ach, das war in der vor Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain gab es doch dieses ganz kurze Spiel, wo Big Boss Pass befreit hat und dann alles kaputt ging. Da gab es das Lied. Stimmt. Also noch eine versteckte Anspielung. Naja gut, allein aus Twitch-Gründen kann ich das jetzt nicht durchlaufen lassen. Ja, ich hoffe, es hat gefallen. Ich weiß ja, dass viele hier mit Metal Gear nicht viel anfangen können. Auf der anderen Seite haben wir dann diese ganzen, ja, Leute, die eher so auf die Fantasy-Rollenspiele hier stehen. Die können aber auch mit Metal Gear nichts. Also es sind halt 3 verschiedene Zielgruppen, aber für mich ist das definitiv die beste Spielreihe, was den Umfang betrifft, obwohl ich dieses Spiel-Genre ja sonst nie spielen würde, ne? Diese ganze Rumschleichen, Rumballern würde ich ja sonst nie spielen, aber Metal Gear hat halt einfach Geschichte geschrieben. So.